You know, sometimes I have this temporary habit of forgetting to produce certain videos due to scheduling conflicts. Especially when my life situations get in the way a lot. At one point, I was going to produce the Courage the Cowardly Dog episode, but I couldn't because I had 2 exams I had to study on, and it took over the last 2 weeks of October. And now that Thanksgiving is coming around, I still ponder what my next Thanksgiving video will be. Until now, the pilot episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage the Cowardly Dog!
I suppose to make it up for putting the next Halloween under hiatus while producing a video regarding Thanksgiving, I thought that the pilot would be most suitable. But most of you wonder, but T4, there's no turkeys in the pilot episode. It's not even remotely close to the holiday spirit that is Thanksgiving. Well, I got one word to say to that. Chickens. That is all. So, before we eat all that wonderful food that gives us the itis, this is the original pilot.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
Shut up. Let's begin, shall we?
It starts just like the majority of the Courage episodes, in the middle of nowhere. Courage then notices an unidentified flying object that contains a chicken. So Courage decides to notify his owners about the unidentified visitor with such unusual gestures. The male owner scares the dog away, leaving him to seek for the chicken, in which was sitting on a nest with an unusual egg that was obtained by the female owner, which leaves the dog even more concerned. The dog was then locked in, which makes no sense. The mother cooks the eggs to feed to her husband, which turns him into an unholy abomination. Meanwhile, the dog was able to escape the coop and persuade the alien chicken through a series of gags, which ended with the chicken accidentally killing himself with his zap gun. The unholy abomination slowly goes after the mother, only to be stabbed by his own dog, which leaves both the mother and the dog supposedly living happily after, even though the father, husband, is killed and could be psychologically scarred for life.
So, what do I think of the pilot episode? It's an interesting concept, and it's actually very interesting. The dog is actually a very likable protagonist, and the characters, well, even though it's a pilot, I don't think the human characters are that developed. But hey, again, it's a pilot episode. And the plot's not that bad, it's just a little flaws here and there, but I'm not going to go much into detail. I'm surprised that it actually got nominated for an Oscar, which is very rare for animation nowadays. But most of you still ask, what's the moral of this episode if it's supposedly related to Thanksgiving? Well, eat a shitload of turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!